school time can be a very exciting yet stressful time of year. New experiences, new routines, new exposures, and challenges, all of it requires some major maintenance for our bodies. And today, I will be giving you some tips and tricks on how to best support you and your child throughout the school year and beyond. So welcome to my Back to School Wellness webinar. I know this school year looks very different from years past. We're talking unprecedented times different. So let's come together and support our kids by giving them the tools they need to stay vibrant, strong, and living above that wellness line. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about my story and our schooling experience. My name is Jennifer Carr, and I have been a health and wellness educator since 2013. I have been a homeschool mom since our child started kindergarten, and this year we started the 6th grade. We have had quite the adventure in our homeschooling journey, as we always knew it was the path we were going to take. However, there was a year when she had asked if she could go to school. So we found a private school in the area that we all agreed was a great fit. We enrolled her at the end of the school year to start the next school year. And within 2 months, the school had closed down. So we knew that that was God's way of saying, guess what? Your homeschool journey isn't over yet. So that being said, we are picking up, like I said, 6th grade, and we are enjoying ourselves, trying to deal with the newness that comes with the world we're living in, right? We have co-op classes that were canceled, and we have church activities that were canceled. And so things have just been different, and we've had to kind of roll and flex with those things. And that's okay, because we, in the process, find ways to support our health and our wellness, our emotional well-being, our mental well-being, even our spiritual well-being naturally, so that when times go back to being, quote, precedented, or whatever you want to call them, we will not have suffered in any way other than maybe a potential bit of boredom or missing our friends. So thank you again for joining me for this webinar. I'm going to just jump right in and get started here, because you're here for information to help you and your child and your family live the best, healthiest, well life you possibly can. But first, I'm going to give you a little background on what I'm talking about. In 2013, we joined Young Living as wholesale members. It's just like joining Sam's or Costco or any of your wholesale clubs. We joined Young Living because it was one of those products that we used, experienced, and fell in love with. And I hope you find yourself doing the same. And let me tell you why Young Living is the choice that is best for you and your family. We all know that there are dozens and dozens of brands of essential oils and natural supplements to choose from when it comes to your health and wellness. But what makes Young Living different from the rest? Well, I will tell you, you can find it in their Seed to Seal promise, and you're not going to find this guarantee and peace of mind with any other company. You can expect that Young Living will provide you with only the best. Let me give you a few facts to back that up. The plant material that is grown it's grown on corporately owned farms or carefully vetted partner farms. And all of these farms you can actually go and visit. We did that a few years ago. We went to the farm in Mona, Utah. We put our hands in the dirt. I was planting the plants that they were like they were putting in the ground that week. It was amazing. They have sustainable farming and sourcing practices. They provide the absolute purest oil possible. They take great care to preserve and protect natural resources. When there are plants being taken down for harvest, plants are going back in the ground to restore, and it's usually more than what they harvested. All the fields are hand weeded. We do not use pesticides on any of the plants. The oils, they retain all of their natural constituents and therapeutic properties. We only use food grade distillers with state-of-the-art designs and distillation methods. And these distillation methods, they're low pressure and low temperature. We don't use solvents or synthetic chemicals. There are some, they cut their oils, like in order to distill them faster, they use a higher heat and they use solvents to get the oils out faster. And those are things that stay in the oils, like you cannot separate out all of the solvents and chemicals used. Young Living doesn't do that. We have rigorous testing on each batch of oils by internal labs, but also third-party facilities. And the oils are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed the industry's safety and purity standards. These oils are beyond what you would consider organic. And the best part, if the oils or products don't meet these standards, they're rejected and they will not be bottled as Young Living products. That is pretty amazing. That speaks volumes because they're not in it for the money. They are in it to provide a product that is going to meet and go beyond standards, because they know that safety is imperative when it comes to health and wellness products and essential oils. All right, let's talk really quickly about using essential oils with kids. Before we dive into specifics, let's discuss using these oils on children because their bodies are different from adults, right? We know our limits, we know what works for us, we know how to balance and say that's too much or that's not enough. But our children, we want what's best for them. And honestly, there are some schools of thought that say oils shouldn't be used on children. I would honestly strongly encourage you not to go do research on that topic, only because you will scare yourself into not using your oils on your children. But the fact of the matter is you can use oils on children and you can do it safely and you can do it smartly. And that's what I'm going to share with you really quickly. Young Living takes great care to ensure that you're getting the best of oils and that these oils are safe to use on and around your kids. We're just going to take into account their smaller bodies, their learning immune systems, okay? So first up, when in doubt, dilute. Find you a carrier oil. We use sunflower oil because it doesn't have a smell, it's good for your skin, it doesn't clog your pores, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy and gross, okay? So sunflower oil is our choice, but you can use jojoba oil, vegetable oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil, whatever kind of carrier oil you find yourself having or wanting to use. Get you a carrier oil and just dilute the oils. That means to have a ratio of oils to carrier oil. And here's a little ratio chart. It's not really a chart. I'm just going to read it to you, but you can write it down and come back to it for reference. So when you're talking babies, 0 to 1 year old, start off with maybe 1 drop of essential oil and 8 drops of a carrier oil. Or a teaspoon, whatever, of carrier oil. Just 1 drop of essential oil to as much carrier oil as you feel comfortable using. You know, minimum 8 drops. I would go teaspoon or more. For ages 2 to 6, 1 drop of essential oil, 3 drops of carrier oil, or more if that makes you comfortable. For ages 7 to 11, 1 drop of essential oil, 1 drop of carrier oil, or more if that's what makes you comfortable. For ages 12 and up, just use your best judgment based on the oil you choose to use. All right. This leads me into hot oils. Now, when I say hot oils, I don't mean like temperature wise. I mean the kind of oils that might be a little tingly when you put them on. Peppermint, thieves, cloves, cinnamon, those kinds of oils. They approach your skin rapidly and they want to go into your pores rapidly, and it gives you this weird cooling, tingly sensation. And for some, it's very uncomfortable, especially those who have sensitive skin. So when you use these kinds of oils, use more carrier oil, dilute the oils more, and then be sure you put them in places that are not sensitive. Put them on the feet, put them on the spine, put them in areas that are not going to be exposed to sunlight in case you're using a photosensitive oil like lemon or any of the other citrus oils, those kinds of things. And after you've applied the oils, if you have used your hands, wash them so that you're not going to accidentally go rub your eye or, you know, rub your nose or anything like that, where you might find the sensation even more uncomfortable. And if you do get it in your eye, don't use water to rinse your eye out. Just get your carrier oil, kind of swipe your eye a little bit and make sure that you're pulling the essential oil out with the carrier oil. And a fattier oil like coconut oil will work even faster. You just don't want to mix oil and water because you'll just spread the pain. personal experience speaking, okay? And then when you're diffusing oils, just start slow. Some people are more sensitive than others when it comes to breathing in oils, and that's okay. Just start low and slow. And just see how everybody responds, especially if you're in a small room. If you're at home, homeschooling these days, or virtual schooling, and you're in a small room, just start small. Don't diffuse 6 drops of anything. Just put 1 in there. See how you react to it. See how the kid reacts to it. And everyone has different needs and responses to oils. So just low and slow. That's the best advice I can give you there. Now, don't let all these, quote, rules overwhelm you, okay? Just get the oils on and around your kids, and the oils will do their jobs. Just use your common sense when it comes to safety. And lastly, involve your kids in the oiling process. Let them smell the oils and pick out their favorites and whip up their own rollers and recipes, which I'll give you some later on in this webinar. They'll love getting to participate and have a say in what gets used. And on top of that, if they get to choose and they feel like they have control over it, they are more likely to be receptive and also to continue their use. Now let's move into the importance of daily routines and consistency. The one thing I cannot stress enough is that essential oils and natural supplements are not a one and done kind of thing. They are not one of those situations where you're going to have immediate results to the maximum ability of the product. Now, yes, do they work the first use? That is our experience. That was what we experienced when we started using essential oils. Excuse me. But that is not always true because our bodies are different. So please know that our slogan when it comes to using oils, and I say our meaning our family, use early and use often, right? And your goal with these things is to become preventative use, to use them to prevent your body from moving below the wellness line. So this is like a support, right? This is like good undergarments, right? They're going to hold everything up and they're going to keep you comfortable. Sorry guys if you're listening, but ladies, you know what I'm talking about. So it's a preventative measure that you're taking. And yes, they have immediate action. Yes, they have active action, but you want to do what is best for your body so it can perform at its optimum level, right? You want your body to do what it does naturally, and you are just helping support that. So let's talk importance of daily routines and consistency. You have to understand that oils are part of a toolbox, and we're going to use them every day for different reasons, right? Just because you use it for one thing in the morning, you might use it for something different in the evening, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Use them every day. Now, most body systems, they take about 3 months of consistent and specific support to rejuvenate them. So use them every day, make them part of your daily routine and your kids' routines. This is going to empower your kids to use their oils on their own as they become adults and to understand their bodies and how they're supposed to function. So starting early with your kiddos and letting them see you do the same, support your body and your health. It will create in them a lifestyle and not just a one-time, oh, that worked, that was nice. So here are some tips for using your oils daily. Have your oils out and visible. If they're in a drawer, stored deep in a cabinet, whatever, out of sight, out of mind, right? So keep them on a shelf or on a stand, on the counter, wherever you see them, wherever you're going to be throughout the day, so you can pull them out and use them quickly and easily. Label and organize your oils. Group them in similar colors, or like me, alphabetically. That way, in the middle of the night, I know approximately on the shelf, if I need them, where to find them without turning on the brightest of lights, right? You can even separate them based on certain health needs you have. Like in the kitchen, you have your vitality oils that you use in your water and that kind of thing. And in the bathroom, you have your frankincense for your skin and all that. Just put them where you're going to use them. I mean, that's one way to do it. Or make rollerball bottles. I have multiple rollerball bottles in my bag at all times for different reasons. They serve different purposes. These are quick and convenient ways to go ahead and dilute the oils. And I'm going to share more about using rollerballs and some ideas of what to put in them in just a few minutes. But just keep them in your pocket, in your bag, in your backpack, whatever, purses. They empower you to use them, and they're easily available to use, all right? Then pair your oils with other daily activities. Kind of like I was saying, if you've got your frankincense in the bathroom, you're going to use it in your nightly moisturizer or whatever. So put it where you're going to use them, and that way you have them and there's no excuse, right? Other than laziness, which we all fall into. I promise, I do too. Um, all right, so those are just some tips for using them consistently and daily, because like I said, early and often, all right? That's the only way you're going to get ahead of anything that causes you to fall below that wellness line, all right? So our homes are our sanctuaries, right? They're a place of safety, a place of refuge, but a lot of times we buy things, products that contain ingredients that endanger our homes. We're marketed to and led to believe that even the all-natural products, they are not as safe and aren't as natural as they would have us believe. They call this greenwashing, where they make it sound good, but it's not quite what we think when we think natural, right? A lot of common household products, they lead to health problems like eye and throat irritation, headaches, respiratory issues, allergic reactions, asthma is exacerbated, and possibly even causing cancer, not the asthma, the products that we purchase with chemicals in them. They contain things like formaldehyde, parabens, phthalates, ethanol, that's a good word, ethanolamines, triclosan, and most commonly synthetic fragrance, which is literally an additive to give it a good smell. But what we don't take into account is that fragrance is not natural. And one of the main causes of headaches and asthma in products is fragrance, and it won't tell you what's in the fragrance. But there is one chemical, toluene, who he can go as far as causing brain cancer. So when you look at your candles, when you look at your air fresheners, when you look at your laundry detergent and your fabric softeners, oh my stars, the fabric softeners, they are one of the worst culprits when it comes to fragrance and aggravating these health issues and causing health issues. So you have to know what is in the product you are using. You have to know what these ingredients are. Otherwise, you'll accept it, and then you'll wonder why you can't get rid of your headache or why you can't get rid of your sinus infections, and it's because you're using these chemicals that are hiding in plain sight, and you wouldn't even know. So Young Living, they have our backs when it comes to these products and eradicating these chemicals in our lives, and they cover it from personal care to household care, you name it, they have it. So you can be confident in what you are putting in and on and around your family. We have the Thieves Household Cleaner, which is key and crucial when it comes to dealing with the things that are taking you below that wellness line, right? When your kiddo comes home from school, no telling what they have been exposed to, what comes home on their clothing and their hands and their backpacks. So you can spray it down with Thieves Household Cleaner and deal with it naturally and know that you are not going to harm them or cause those health issues that come with using the chemicals for cleaning. You can spray down, even today, like right now we're dealing with wearing masks and having to keep our masks clean and that kind of stuff. Spray down your masks with the household cleaner, let it dry, and you are golden, all right? So all the surfaces, and its plant-based ingredients, including essential oils, make it safe to use around kids and pets, which is a whole nother topic I could go off on, but we're going to stick to kids for right now. Your laundry soap, and I mentioned, that laundry soap is so full of fragrances, and yes, I love the smell of clean laundry, but you know what? I can take the Thieves laundry soap, one, knowing that my clothes are coming out clean and not just spot-free, but clean from all of the environmental hazards and such I've come in contact with. And then I can add my own essential oils to give it a whole different smell. If I want it to smell more floral, I'm going to add my joy, and if I'm going to want to go citrus, I can add my citrus fresh or orange or both oils. Like, I can customize how I want my laundry to smell, and it's going to be clean without the risk of chemicals and fragrance. So anyway, it's one of those things you can wash your mask in as well, and it's perfectly safe. And these are just two of the many items from the Thieves, Young Living Thieves line. You've got the foaming hand soap, right? It's instant foam that leaves your hands soft and clean. You can put it at all your sinks so that you know that the kids are washing off the yuck without adding in the chemicals like triclosan, which is used for antibacterializing things, but it can also harm your immune system. So Thieves doesn't have that in it. The soap doesn't have that in it. And you've got the toothpaste, and you've got the mouthwash, and you've got the oil, just the Thieves oil that you can put in a rollerball. You've got a Thieves roll-on that you can carry with you. So Thieves, all the things Thieves are going to help make your household and your family safer and healthier, and keeping them from being exposed to all the chemicals, the harmful chemicals in your household products. And then we have a whole line just for kids, all right? Things like shampoo, bath gel, lotion, toothpaste, kid-friendly oil blends, and supplements. And you'll all of a sudden have a home filled with all the natural oil-infused goodness you could ever imagine. You won't find any mineral oils, synthetic perfumes, artificial colorings, toxic ingredients. None of that is in these products. So I will make a note, if your kid has a gluten sensitivity, we have a whole other line called the Seedlings line that has the same kinds of products other than the toothpaste. But the Seedlings line of personal care products, they are gluten sensitivity friendly, right? So they're not made with wheat, where, you know, the Kid Sense line, if you don't have an intolerance for gluten, that Kid Sense would be the way to go. If you do, I would look into Seedlings. But again, Young Living thinks about all of these things so that your home can be a happy, healthy home. Now, before we move on, let me encourage you, ditch those toxic air fresheners, the plug-ins, the candles, switch them out for a diffuser, and inhale the oils as opposed to the chemicals, the fragrance, right? Breathing in essential oils, it directly influences the control center of the brain, which is the hypothalamus. This area, it sends instructions throughout your body for your sleep patterns, your mood, your behavior, your appetite, and even the release of certain hormones. And so you're not just making the air smell better, you're supporting your family's bodies, but you're also making the air smell better. So you've got a 2-for-1 right there. So that is something that, if you could get rid of one thing, make one change, that would be the one change that I would say, make it right now, make it today, okay? Switch out those things for a diffuser. I mean, have you looked at their labels? Go look at the labels. Like, take a minute, pause this, go look at the labels on your household products and see the ingredients that I mentioned above. Just take a gander and look, right? It is mind-boggling. Even if they say natural, like, look at it and see what it says. Now, let's talk daily wellness. All right, as I mentioned earlier, it's super important to incorporate oils and supplements into your daily routine, right? You got to keep your body above the wellness line, and it's not one and done. So let's take a look at a few of my favorite things that you can use regularly all year long, especially during school time. The Thieves Roll-On, I mentioned that. It is literally the Thieves essential oil, already diluted, ready to roll on feet, neck, hands, arms, wrists, whatever. Thieves is an oil based on, the name of the oil Thieves is based on the legend that in France during the 15th century, thieves would sneak into graveyards and they would rob from the dead and dying. And according to the tales, they protected themselves by creating this aromatic combination of clove, rosemary, and other botanicals. Now, Thieves Roll-On is inspired by those legendary tales, and it combines clove, cinnamon bark, lemon, eucalyptus radiata, and rosemary essential oils, and it helps to boost that immune system. Now, you know, don't go testing it out in graveyards and robbing dead and dying people. Like, that's not a good idea. But use it daily and watch how less susceptible your immune system is to those things around you, okay? Super C. This is one of my favorite supplements that Young Living provides. Our bodies cannot manufacture vitamin C. So we can benefit by consuming this powerful antioxidant like every single day. And this one, it's a chewable tablet. To me, it tastes like one of those Smarties, only a little bit sweeter. Like, I don't love Smarties or Sweet Tarts, or Sweet Tarts is what I'm thinking, not Smarties. It tastes like a Sweet Tart with an orange flavor. It's so yummy. And it's great for kids who can't swallow pills yet. You can use this for the younger kiddos. And the chewable, it has, let's see, 1,440% of the recommended dietary intake of vitamin C per serving, and the chewable contains 170% of the daily value per tablet. So the ingredients in Super C, they play a role in normal immune and circulatory functions. It helps to strengthen your connective tissues. It promotes overall health, vitality, and longevity. Vitamin C is crucial, and we've all heard that, you know, eat an orange, drink your orange juice, all of that good stuff. Well, here it is. All your daily values in a chewable tablet, and it tastes good. And so kids are going to be more willing to take it in because it's quick, right? They don't have to sit there and drink their orange juice. You're not getting the added sugars of orange juice, and all the benefits of vitamin C in one place. Now let's talk about vitamin D. Your body needs vitamin D for the immune system to function. Like it needs vitamin D. It is crucial and critical for your health and wellness to take vitamin D. Now, Young Living's plant-based super vitamin D, it's highly absorbable. And that's one of those things. You can go get a vitamin D off the shelf at the pharmacy, but it's not going to be absorbed as well because it doesn't have the right vitamin D in it. Well, Young Living does. It's highly absorbable, it's vegan friendly, and it's completely synthetic free. It comes in a dissolvable tablet, and it tastes like a mixed berry flavor. And this source of vitamin D, it helps support bone growth, which is key for children, healthy muscle, mood and hormone regulation. Hello, teenage girls, anybody, and boys, not gonna lie. And it also plays a key function in respiratory health. And though it's innate and adaptive defense mechanisms, and through, I'm sorry, I said and I meant through its innate and adaptive defense mechanisms, it supports the whole body's respiratory immune system. So just saying, this day and age right now, respiratory and immune systems need to be supported as greatly as possible, if you catch my drift. All right, now let's talk essential oils. They can play a huge role in supporting our bodies when used regularly. You can apply them or diffuse them when you get ready in the mornings, during your bedtime routine, send the roller balls to school, or apply oils to a diffuser bracelet or even a fidget spinner. Now granted, they can't really play with those during the day at school, but they can wear the diffuser bracelets, diffuser necklaces, that kind of thing. When you're doing school at home or they're doing their homework, diffuse oils like thieves, to boost the immune system, or lemon, frankincense, emu power, longevity, oregano. All of these are really good for boosting the immune system. Now, some of these even come in what we call vitality versions, which means they can be taken internally. So you can put them in your water, you can put them in capsules, that kind of thing. And these are just a few of the oils you can use every single day. And there's so many more that you can incorporate into your family's regimen. So we can walk through some examples here. Morning, day, night, all that good stuff. So let's look at that. Yeah, here we go. Morning nutrition. That's what we're going to talk about. You have to take care of yourself first thing in the morning, right? You're already waking up not ready and excited to face the day a lot of times, right? Where we would much rather stay in bed than face the stresses that are ahead of us. Best way to do that is to start with Ningxia Red. That is, I'm not even going to lie. Yes, they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Ningxia Red is the most important start to any day. It is a whole body supplement. It is loaded with superfoods that support normal eye health, energy levels, the immune system. It has the Ningxia Wolfberry puree, plus aronia berry, cherry, blueberry, plum, and pomegranate juices. It has extracts as well as lemon, orange, yuzu, and tangerine essential oils. So it is nothing but antioxidant goodness, which is crucial for everyone's health. But man alive, as we send these kids into the school building next to their friends and teachers and all of that good stuff, they need their immune system boosted and supported. Now, Ningxia Red is going to do that. Now, let me tell you a little bit about antioxidants. What happens when you go outside and there is a smoggy air, or the sun is shining brightly with zero cloud coverage, or you're in a building full of chemical cleaners that they're inhaling? All of these things create oxidative stress. And what that means is that your cells are fighting to purify themselves, even in the midst of the attacks from what we call free radicals, which would be the chemicals, the smog, the UV rays from the sun, all of that good stuff. So your cells are undergoing oxidative stress from free radicals. Well, antioxidants that are found in all of these juices and berries and oils, they help to boost the cell's power so they can cleanse themselves naturally without having to work as hard, which, when you've worked hard, how do you feel? You're tired. And so it's easier for you to not do your job as well. Well, that's same for the cells. When they are tired from all the fighting and working they've had to do on their own, they don't want to, it leads to premature cell death is what happens. And so you want to pack your body full of antioxidants. Yours, your kids, everybody's body needs to be full of antioxidants so that they can do the job that they need to do, their cells and their minds and their bodies and all that good stuff. So Ningxia Red is the #1 way to start your morning, every single morning, hands down. And then you have breakfast. You got to eat breakfast. You got to get started. Brains do not like to work when all they can think about is I'm hungry. And you don't want to send them off. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good cinnamon roll Pop-Tart. I love Pop-Tarts. But you do not want to start your day loaded full of sugar and carbs that are going to cloud your mind as your body is trying to break it down and process these things, okay? You need to put what's good and nutritious in your body first thing in the morning. And Young Living has all of these. They have einkorn flake cereal, einkorn granola, einkorn pancake and waffle mix. And let me tell you, these things are good. They are full of protein. They are full of fiber. And they are not going to, they're made with the whole ancient grain einkorn. And so trace minerals, lower gluten levels, all these good things. Yummy. And what a great way to start your morning. And then we also have what are called protein power bites. They make a great addition to your healthy breakfast, a quick pick-me-up snack in between classes. When you provide your body with protein, you help to boost your energy naturally, and your brain likes to work a little better. So stick these in the lunchbox for at lunchtime to go with whatever they're having. They fend off the cravings. They help fight muscle fatigue. They enhance your recovery. So like a really great snack if they get a break after PE and that kind of thing. And they taste really good. So that's important. 6 grams of protein per bar. So that's pretty impressive. Now, before we move on, let me mention 2 supplements that are perfect for kids all year long. You've got the Kids Sense Mighty Vites, and you've got Mighty Zyme. Now, the Mighty Vites include a full range of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, there's that word again, key it in, and phytonutrients. And they deliver whole food multi-nutrient support to your child's general health and well-being. They're free of preservatives, no artificial colors and flavors. They are berry-flavored chewables, and they provide full nutritional support for your children. There is no synthetic folic acid or additives like some other vitamins on the market. And it's no different than the folic acid that is produced when boiling broccoli. So there you go. You've got the good stuff. And folic acid is critical for brain development and function. So tuck that away somewhere. Mighty Zyme chewables, they contain enzymes that naturally occur in the body, and they support and assist digestive needs of growing bodies and the normal digestions of foods. So enzymes are required for your body to function properly, because without enzymes, you wouldn't be able to breathe, swallow, drink, eat, or digest your food. And both of these supplements, they can help your child stay above the wellness line this school year and beyond, because do you know where the majority of your immune system is found? In your digestive tract. So you want to keep that as healthy as possible. So those Mighty Zymes are huge when it comes to protecting the immune system and boosting it a little bit. Now let's talk about when your kids head out the door. Like they may be headed to the homeschool room or the kitchen table. You know, like our kiddo, she doesn't leave the house for school, and that's okay. Either way, she still needs wellness support. So let's talk about a few things to keep on hand, some of the things we like to have. So Thieves hand sanitizer, it's important, it's crucial. Comes in 2 sizes. You have a larger one that we keep in the house. We keep them, one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen. And one of the reasons we like to have the big one on hand, we don't use a lot of hand sanitizer at home because we wash our hands with the soap. But we do like to have the big ones around for just in cases, as well as to refill our smaller bottles that we stick in our bags when we go places. So there's the little one. It fits very easily in the backpack or in the purse, whatever. And then you can refill it with the larger one. Now, Thieves hand sanitizer, it kills 99.9% of germs. It eliminates common harmful bacteria. It is formulated with powerful oils and plant-based ingredients. It moisturizes lightly with aloe vera and vegetable glycerin. There is no chemical residue left behind, and it contains no petrochemicals, no mineral oil, no parabens, sulfates, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, dyes, preservatives, or toxic ingredients. And it smells so good. Also, you want to make sure you have Thieves spray on hand. This stuff is packed full of amazingness. You can use it at home on surfaces, or you can take it with you and spray down your school desk or the toilet or any surface that you might need to thieves really quick. We like to use thieves as a verb. When you thieves something, it means you clean it thoroughly, right? It cleans different surfaces. It contains naturally derived plant-based ingredients. You don't have to rinse after use. There are no harsh fumes. It smells really good and easy to take with you. Just stick it in your bag and go. Next up, you've got aroma rings. Now, these are an interesting way to use essential oils. It's very unique. It is a soft silicone ring. It fits comfortably like on your nose or on your ear, and it delivers aromatherapy for like 6 hours. They currently come in 2 scents. You've got little lavender and aroma ease. Now, aroma ease is a very spearmint. It's good for, like, especially if you're in the car and you start feeling funny. That's been my favorite use for the aroma ease aroma ring. It's really good. It's got peppermint, spearmint, ginger, cardamom, and fennel. It helps a lot. But also lavender is very relaxing, calming of the mind and the body. It helps to fight the occasional nervous tension, right? So these would be perfect to wear, especially during test or on the bus, those kinds of things. And then you need to have oils on hand. And there are some really incredible singles and blends that are known for their ability to support focus and alertness, which is kind of important when you're in school, right? So here are some of my favorites, all right? They help the brain to take in more oxygen so that you can focus and think more clearly. Clarity, Genius, Brain Power, Vetiver, Peppermint, Lemon. All of these oils are really great for helping kiddos pay attention and to stay on task. Valor, Stress Away. They come in roll-ons. You can just take them and put them on the back of the neck, on the wrist, behind the ears, all of those places, especially on those test days or those really high pressure days where you feel like you got a lot going on. You know, kiddos, they don't express things well when it comes to, hey, I'm feeling really stressed right now. I've got a test coming up. Like, they don't express that well. And so just take into account that you can provide support without them ever telling you what's going on. Just make it part of the daily use. It's there, it's available. And so when they need it, they'll know they need it and they'll know where to come and get it. Okay? Let's talk about nighttime. You've made it through the day, you've made it through homework, dinner, sports, all those good things. So let's talk about a nighttime routine that helps you stay well this season. Like, sleep is important, and your body does a lot of recovery and wellness work while you are sleeping. According to Rachel Dawkins, she is an MD with Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. She says sleep is an essential part of everyone's routine and an indispensable part of a healthy lifestyle. Studies have shown that kids who regularly get an adequate amount of sleep have improved attention, behavior, learning, memory, and overall mental and physical health. Not getting enough sleep can lead to high blood pressure, obesity, and even depression. That's huge. Sleep is major. It is crucial to development and to all the things. Children from ages 6 to 12, they should be getting 9 to 12 hours of sleep a night. Okay? I'm sorry, that's a number that you need to stick to hard and fast. At least 9 hours of sleep. It sounds like so much sleep, but think about how their body is growing physically. Their brain is trying to grow and take in new information, so it's forming new neural pathways. And here we are, we have kids getting up early to get on the bus. They're at school all day, exposed to the free radicals and environmental harms and mental pressures and emotional pressures. And then we sign them up for sports, and they're not getting home to do homework until late, and they're staying up late, and they might be getting 6 to 7 hours of sleep. That doesn't sound like a big deal when you're talking, it's just a couple of hours they're missing out on. But geez Louise, how productive can you be when you're awake in 2 hours, right? For 2 hours, you can do a lot of things. Your body needs those 2 hours of sleep extra. So 9 to 12 hours of sleep per night for kids 6 to 12. Now, children from ages 13 to 18, 8 to 10 hours a night. If you could hit the 10, that would be even better, because think about it. Those hormones start shifting. They need the sleep. You want them to sleep. The brain is growing. The emotional patterns are forming, like they need to sleep. And I promise you, the more sleep they get, the better off everybody in your household will be. So establishing a consistent bedtime routine, even for the older kiddos, like for your teenagers, they need a routine. Start forming it now, because think of how, as an adult, there are nights where I know I struggle to get to sleep, and it's because I don't really have a routine. Like I tend to do this to myself. And so then I find myself with a deficit of sleep, and I want to make up for it, but I can't because responsibilities go on. So start training them early. Keep it going through the teenage years so that when they become an adult, they have a good routine. Don't use electronics and screens at least an hour before bedtime. Read a short book or an excerpt from a book. Limit the caffeine. Take a warm bath. Dim the lights and use oils and supplements. I'm telling you, sleep is necessary. We have a new product called KidSense Unwind, and what it is, it's a kid-friendly magnesium supplement, and it helps to promote a calm state. It reduces restlessness. It eases the occasional irritability and sleeplessness. It improves focus and mental clarity in the home and in the classroom. When a kid sleeps, they can think clearly. They can behave better. They can stay focused more. So magnesium is a huge component to this. Go do a search on the importance of kids and magnesium, and you will find research to back this up. KidSense Mighty Pro, it's a great tasting pre and probiotic supplement. It contains over 8 billion active life cultures to support digestive and immune health. Okay, where did I say the immune system is located? 80% of it in the digestive system. So you want to support that system as good as possible. For the older ones, I mean, anybody can take Mighty Pro. Adults can take Mighty Pro. It's just, it tastes good. It's like a pixie stick, right? For the adults, Life 9, it's a probiotic. It doesn't have the prebiotic, which is what probiotics feed on, but Life 9 is a high potency probiotic. It combines 17 billion live cultures from 9 beneficial bacteria strains, and it helps to promote healthy digestion, which supports gut health, maintains normal intestinal function, which is important for the overall support of a healthy immune system. Now, it's a capsule, so that's why, you know, if a kid can swallow a capsule, by all means, Life 9 is great. Otherwise, there's Mighty Pro. Now, Rutavala Roll-On helps to overcome negative feelings. It lulls the mind into a sense of comfort. It helps to induce sleep. Tranquil does the same thing, relaxing, comforting. It creates a calm body and mind. This one's my favorite at bedtime. This is the one I use. Tranquil is #1 on my list. Sleepy Eyes, it is a pre-diluted blend. It creates a peaceful aromatic environment to help children unwind and relax as part of their sleepy time routine. Seedlings Calm, oh, this one smells really good. It offers a sweet and calming aroma, really good for bedtime or any time that you're just, anybody, any age, not just babies, are feeling a little high tension. Peace and Calming, really good for bedtime routine. Lavender is very calming. So fill your diffuser, fill it up with your favorite sleepy time single, use the roll-on, take your supplements, all of those good things. All right, now before we end things, I've got a few more things I want to cover super quickly. I want to make sure you have some tips and tricks on how to handle falling below the wellness line. It's part of life. It is what it is. Does not matter how much you boost your immune system, does not matter how many oils and supplements you use. Sometimes our bodies fall short and we fall below that wellness line. I mean, it is what it is. We get icky, we get tired, our body starts breaking things down slowly, and we can't stay on top of it. Now, according to the National Center for Biotechnology Information, once the body has come into contact with a disease-causing germ for the first time, it usually stores information about the germ and how to fight it. Then, if it comes into contact with the germ again, it recognizes the germ straight away and can start fighting it faster, which is why we have to support our immune systems continually, especially if they've been threatened and are in a weakened state. Now, one of my favorite things to do when you start falling below that wellness line is to take a detox bath or a detox foot bath. You can restore the body with ingredients like Himalayan pink salt, which draws toxins from the body through a process called reverse osmosis. It also contains high levels of minerals like magnesium, calcium, copper, iodine, iron, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, selenium, sodium, and zinc. Activated charcoal, also powerfully detoxing. It also deodorizes, purifies, and is antibacterial. And in the essential oils, and it's a mix made with love, right, that you and your kids are going to enjoy, add all of the immune boosting oils, any of them that you can find, thieves and oregano, tea tree oil, pick one, add it to the Himalayan pink salt or the charcoal, activated charcoal, and do a detox bath. Now, once you, oh, I'm sorry, I've moved ahead too quickly. Once you have done that, be sure to drink a lot of water, because when you start pulling toxins out, they have nowhere to go until you flush them from your system. And the more water you drink afterward, the faster they flush from your system, okay? Through your kidneys and all that good stuff. Yeah, anyway, so here's a quick recipe for a detox bath. A half a cup of Himalayan pink salt, a half a cup of activated charcoal, 3 drops of lavender, and 2 drops of frankincense. And you can put all of these things in a glass bowl or jar, and then just use 3 tablespoons of it, maybe even a quarter of a cup, to your hot bath, and then soak for 20 to 30 minutes. And then when you get out, use your supplements like ImmuPro, okay? It has zinc and selenium to support your proper immune function, along with other chelated minerals. It delivers melatonin. So ImmuPro is one you want to use at night, okay? It encourages restful sleep by promoting the body's natural sleep rhythm. All right, so ImmuPro is huge. Inner defense, it reinforces your systemic defenses. It creates unfriendly terrain for yeast and fungus. It promotes healthy respiratory function. It contains potent essential oils like oregano, thyme, and thieves, which are rich in thymol, carvacrol, and eugenol for immune support. Those are some really cool words. You can find a lot of those on the blog. If you just search for any of those on my blog, the knowitallmom.info/blog, eugenol and thymol and carvacrol, okay? And you can learn about why you want to use those essential oils like thyme and thieves. Mineral essence, it's a balanced full spectrum ionic mineral complex enhanced with essential oils. So you can put it in your drink. I would recommend putting it in capsules, not gonna lie. It has kind of that minerally bitter taste to it. But it gets your minerals boosted, which helps your body function at its optimum level. Thieves chest rub. This one is new. It helps to soothe your family's sniffles, coughs, congestion, all that good stuff, all through a powerful blend of essential oils and plant-based ingredients. And it's safe for ages 2 and up. Did you know that when you use things like the chest rubs that you get at the pharmacy, even when they say natural, look at the ingredients. Like, you are rubbing petroleum on your child, and that's a problem, because go do a quick search of the dangers of petroleum products and tell me what you find. Don't do that. Turpentine is a huge constituent of those chest rubs. Not something you want to be putting in or on your body, especially kids whose bodies don't process things quite like the adults do. Breathe Again Roll On. Let me tell you, that one, when you cannot breathe correctly, Breathe Again is the one you want. Roll it on your chest, on your neck, that kind of thing. Clear breathing happens pretty instantly after that. Sniffles does what it says. You can diffuse it or apply it directly to your chest or throat. Tummy Jais, really good for those tummy troubles. Digis, also good for tummy troubles. Has really high antioxidant properties. Thieves Vitality, good for the immune system and digestive system, and high in antioxidants. Copaiba is good for overall wellness. Lemon Vitality helps to purify, draw out toxins, supports the immune system, provides circulatory support. So just a really excellent choice of oils there for supporting your immune system when you fall below the wellness line. All right, emotions, school time. Oh my goodness, it brings a range of emotions: fear, anxiety, excitement, all those things, good and bad, right? Emotions. Some children, they're afraid to jump into a new rhythm. They don't like meeting new people, teachers, friends, that kind of thing. Anxiety about new challenges that come with entering a new grade or a new school. Some kids are overly excited and stimulated, and they have trouble channeling that energy into something healthy and productive. And parents even struggle, right? Parents struggle with sending their kids into the territory of the unknown, especially right now. Like, who knows what's going to happen next. So whether that's at home or at school, you know, if you're virtual schooling, homeschooling, sending them to school, whatever the case may be, there are a number of unknowns that you're dealing with. And you might think, how will my kid react to this situation? Or how's my kid going to feel around these new things? Or how are we going to handle these new experiences? So the children need the support, we need the support. So let's do ourselves a favor and stock our toolboxes. All right, let's stock those oily toolboxes. Valor essential oil, Valor roll-on. I mean, it inspires confidence and courage. It's one of my favorites. I use it at bedtime a lot, not because I need to be confident in going to sleep, but because I like the way it focuses my mind on what I need to be doing going to sleep. Peace and calming essential oil or roll-on helps to tackle everyday stressors. It soothes the spirit, creates a peaceful environment. White Angelica, it helps to create a positive atmosphere and inspire feelings of security and optimism. Stress Away essential oil or roll-on provides a very relaxing environment. You can diffuse these oils, apply them topically, whatever, put them on your mask, you know, when the kids are at school all day. It smells good. It's going to smell good, but it also helps to support them throughout the day. The aroma rings, lavender, it's a great one. Like, it's very relaxing. It's a very simple one. It smells good. Just use the aroma rings during the day. Or we have the Nature's Ultra Calm CBD roll-on. If you've never looked into CBD, that's available through Young Living. It's incredible. The Calm CBD roll-on, it creates a peaceful environment. It's going to help you quiet and relax your mind. It contains 0 THC, all right, as well as contains a variety of Young Living essential oils like eucalyptus, frankincense, lavender, orange, vetiver, and ylang ylang. You can go to naturesultra.com and learn more about the essential oil infused CBD that we offer with Young Living. So we are coming close to the end of our time together. I want to give you, before we separate in this moment, I want to give you a few back to school recipes, both for your diffuser, for your roller balls, that kind of thing. And even some Ningxia Red recipes where you can mix them up and make it really fun and exciting and different. I will show you here what we have. The homework helper, we have Happy Kids, we have for bravery, for boosting the immune system, for keeping it together when that anxiety hits, and for sleeping or dreaming or, you know, trying to stay on task, that kind of thing. And then the roller balls, breathe easy, rest easy, focus, happy tummy, just chill, be well. You can head over to the knowitallmom.info/blog and search for recipes, and all of these will come up in a way that you can download them. You've got the Belly Buster capsule when it comes to your vitality oils, like if you're having an icky tummy day, the Ucky Yuckies if you're feeling under the weather, the Keep Calm capsule if you are struggling with staying focused and calm. And then with Ningxia Red, you can make your own Ningxia Red gummies, which kids love. Like, they will take a gummy vitamin so fast. Or a smoothie to start the day. If they're not big into eating breakfast, maybe they'll drink a smoothie, or just a Ningxia Red shot. I'm telling you, you're talking 2 ounces a day, add some vitality oils to it, and it's amazing. Like I said, you can head over to the blog and you can download those. So how can you get the best price on all of these things? People think that Young Living or essential oils in general are too expensive. I will tell you what is expensive. Getting sick is expensive, right? Doctor's visits are expensive. Insurance, we have it. I'm thankful for it. We don't use it because we keep our bodies healthy, but it's expensive. So let me tell you how to get the best price on these oils. I've told you how easy it is to use them, right? To tackle the school year, to do whatever it is you need to get done. And here's the way to get the best deal. If you're totally new to the whole oils thing, you're going to want to grab a starter kit. And I have a link for that over on the blog that you're going to want to look at. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put it in there. The knowitallmom.info. All right, that's INFO at the end. The knowitallmom.info. And you can go over to the menu, scroll down, and click on what we offer. okay? And you will see we have starter kits coming out the wazoo. All right, there's the one with just oils, there's the one with just thieves, there's the one with just ninja. Personally, I would get all three. But if you don't have the desire to get that much to start out with or whatever, head over there, get your starter kit. And it comes with a free membership to Young Living. Remember how I compared it to a Sam's or Costco membership? Those cost money, right? Those memberships cost money, $45 to $100 a year, depending on what you need, maybe even more if you get the professional accounts. Young Living's wholesale membership is free, and that gives you access to wholesale pricing, which is 24% off of retail. Now, like I said, there are several ready-made starter kits available to you. But if you're wanting to grab some or all of the things that I mentioned in this class, go look at the basic starter kit and then add on to it. This kind of gives you a completely customized starter kit, right? And I would recommend adding at least 100 PV to your basic starter kit and then say yes when it asks you to about the Essential Rewards program. Because one, they send you freebies for that. And then you earn 10% back of your entire order in points to redeem for product later on. It's like a dollar for dollar exchange. You're getting cash back in points that you can spend with Young Living. Now, if you're already an Oily Pro and you've had your account for years, you need to get on Essential Rewards. And I'm telling you this not because of any other reason than you get discounted shipping, you earn points on your future orders, you get freebies when you start at 100 PV, you get access to exclusive discounted bundles that only come on Essential Rewards, and you get referral bonuses. It's very simple. And there are loyalty gifts. Every 3, 6, 9, and 12 months, you get a loyalty gift just for being on Essential Rewards, okay? That is just the tip of the iceberg. I could go on for hours about it. I'm not going to. There is an entire community of people. You go to my website, theknowitallmom.info, and click on what we offer. Find everything you need to get started. If you hit a snag, shoot me a message on Facebook. You can find me at YLJCarr, JCARR, or search for the Know It All Mom, or send me a message through the website. If you go over to the menu, scroll down a little bit, it says Get in Touch. Click on that, send me a message. I'll get it immediately. All right. And I am not going to leave you floating solo on this journey. Like, you will be plugged into a community, you will get educational resources, you'll get fun resources that you wouldn't normally purchase on your own. I'm going to provide you with everything you need to get started and to maintain your health and wellness program that you start with Young Living. All right, I'd be remiss if I didn't share with you that you can share with friends, teachers, family, whatever. All right, when you get your starter kit and become a Young Living member, why would you keep it to yourself? Clearly, you're in it to win it, right? You're in it to make your life better, and you could either keep it to yourself or you could tell others about it. All right, you do it with restaurants, retail stores, that kind of thing. Why wouldn't you want to share it? You know, if it is changing your life, tell somebody else about it. Your friends and family deserve to know. And guess what? When you enroll someone with a premium starter kit, you get at least $50 as a referral bonus. And with everything they add on to their kit, that number goes up. It's not just $50 anymore. And if they enroll in Essential Rewards when they get their premium starter kit, you get an additional $15. So that's $65 just for telling your friend about Young Living and the products that have changed your life and for helping them start to change theirs. And all you have to do is spend 50 PV in the same month, right? Which is going to restock your lavender and thieves, right? You're going to be keeping your toolkit full of useful tools. So why not get that money back by telling your friends about it? All right. Now you can go to youngliving.com/IDS for an income disclosure statement to learn more about how to get the referral bonus and all that good stuff. I could go on about that again for a very long time, but I'm not going to because your time is of value. Now, thank you so much for joining me on this journey as we take a look at what Young Living has to offer. I truly believe that the oils and the products that we offer need to be in every home, starting with yours and mine. This wellness lifestyle has been such a blessing, and I know it can be for you too. So I hope this finds you well and safe and healthy. If you need anything, head over to the website, theknowitallmom.info. Send me a message. Let me know how I can help you on your wellness journey. And just as a side note, I am not a doctor. I am not here to diagnose, treat, or prescribe things to you. This information is provided for informational purposes only. Please seek a medical attention if you find yourself in need of medical intervention. Always talk to your doctor before adding natural supplements to your health and wellness regimen. If you are on medication, do not stop taking it without consulting your doctor. I hope everything is going your way and that sunshine is shining bright on you. Have a great day.